Lisa Briggs from the Bruce Company is answering your plant and garden questions. The number to call 270-9933. Hi, Lisa.
Hello, how are you, Mark?
I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad for a Monday.
That's absolutely right. Let's start with Jean in Lodi. Hi, Jean. What's your question?
My question is, I bought a Barzella peony from the Bruce Company 2 years ago, and this last year it bloomed with only one flower, and I'm wondering, is there something I can put on the bush to make it bloom better and have more flowers? And then I also have a 150-year-old rose bush, and it has shoots, and I've dug them up and given them to my daughter and to my son, and I want to dig another one, and I don't know whether I should do it in the spring or in the fall.
All right, two questions.
So, yeah, congrats on the 150-year rose. I'd love to see pictures of that. You can go ahead and dig that now. If you've got shoots coming up now and it's, really...
I've got shoots, so I can do it now?
Yep, go ahead and do that. And if you can't give them away right away, just put them in some pots.
Okay.
Some soil.
And the other question is with the peony?
So for your Barzella peony, those are for you who don't know, that's an Ito peony. It's a cross. And those take a couple of years to settle in before they're going to flower a ton. It does need full sun.
And it's going to be a beautiful yellow flower.
Yeah, they are gorgeous. They are really gorgeous. So full sun, and you could put some bloom boosting food on them, and then just make sure that you don't pile too much mulch around the root zone. They don't like that.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you for calling. We have another Jean. This is from Ridgeway. Go ahead, Jean.
Hello. I need to make a bunch of beds in my yard, and I want to know how far down I have to dig, to get the sod off. And do I have to put plastic, or can I just put mulch?
What are you going to plant in there? Like, are you making like a veg garden or just ornamental beds?
I've already got a bunch of stuff planted, and I just never got it cleaned around it. I just want to make it clean for mowing purposes.
Sure. I am not super fond of plastic under mulch myself. It creates problems down the road. So I think that if you just make a nice clean cut and just pull the sod off, so maybe 3 or 4 inches, and you can just roll it up, and then put down, then put your mulch down, and then put down a product called Preen, Preen.
Okay.
And that will keep any weed seeds that you're disturbing by pulling up the sod. That'll keep weed seeds from coming up, and also weed seeds that are blowing in from your neighbors from germinating in your mulch.
Okay.
Okay. Will I be able to plant other things there after I put Preen on?
Yes, the Preen is just a pre-emergent for seeds, but it doesn't harm any plants that you want to put in there.
All right.
Okay. Would I need a sod cutter to take this up, or do I do it by hand?
It depends on how much you have. Sometimes if it's just a little bit, a nice sharp flat-bladed shovel will do the trick.
All right, let's go to Doris now in Prairie du Sac. Hi, Doris.
Hi, just checking on some lilac bushes. They're getting a little scant, and when is the best time to trim them down, and how far down?
So if you're going to prune them back, what we call heading back, the best time to do that is right after they have flowered. So you don't want to wait too long. They're going to set their flower buds for next year. But it might be better if you do something that we call renewal pruning, where you look at the plant and you take out maybe 25% of the oldest branches all the way back to the ground. That will encourage new growth to come up from the roots, and that's an easier way to control the size of it, as well as to get some new wood that will produce some flower buds.
So you trim 25% way down and 75%?
No, 25% of the existing stems all the way to the ground, and then leave the rest of it alone. And then next year you could take out another 25%. And as you take the wood out, new growth will come up from the bottom to replace it.
Okay. We don't have time to get to the call, but Karen in Baraboo wants to know if she has to cover her apple buds tonight.
Oh, it's hard. If it's a small tree and she can cover and she really wants fruit, then yes.
Okay. All right. We're out of time. Thank you all for calling in. Lisa, thank you for your time.
You're welcome. You guys have a good week.
You too. We'll see you soon.